Saints coach Ian Millwall feels a very pacey, thrusting three-quarter line, but he takes a risk with the inclusion of former Samoan Rugby Union World Cup wing Dom Fonate. Only his second first-class game since switching codes, but no shortage of experience at half-back, where Sean Long should revel on this Odsal pitch. One surprise in the pack is the starting of youngster Mike Bennett, perhaps to bolster up the defence in the opening quarter, and Lee Gilmore lining up against his former club for the first time.
Fullbacks are benefit of the doubt sometimes. Sometimes you have to go down early purely because, and if you're getting run down by 2 or 3 defenders and they get underneath you, they're going to pick you up and put you into the in-goal area. So you've got to give him some benefit of the doubt, you know.
But it doesn't stop one saying voluntary tackle.
No, exactly, you know.
You can talk all day, but that looks a voluntary tackle to me. Odsal, good running, superb effort here now. Gleason's going for the line.
That is what they can do. There's only one marker there. Kieran Cunningham spots that. They think that's a false pass. They play on. Inside ball. Look, Leon Price, Jamie Peacock got switched off. Langley tries to get back there.
Cunningham. And this is one interesting aspect, I think, about the Saints played a number of times this strike from acting half-back here, and with Mickey Hyam as well, who comes on Jonathan. It's offside.
Yeah.
For Bradford. Long again with the kick. And another 2 points for Sean Long.
He's in the middle of it now.
Offside. And he takes it. Cunningham. Fonate. This lad from Samoa, very confident, isn't he? It's only his second first-class game, yet he's coming inside like a trooper.
Well, he's a big lad as well, isn't he? And it's a lot easier for, you know, rugby union backs to make the transition from the forwards.
Skulltop, beautiful running ball there, Gleeson. He's got Darren Albert outside him. Good covering a tackle, good sliding defence there. That's in Helens. 11 metres from that line. Wellens. Not a good pass, slowed the movement down. Hooper.
Yeah, poor. Just took the momentum out of the movement of that poor pass.
Long again. That's dropped. Vangana. Oh, still Long will score. Nothing will stop him. He waited for that. The pass was a loose one.
You can just read that.
He's under the post.
You could see that coming off a mile away. He was just hanging around there. He shot out of the line very, very quickly. Then the ball comes, and this is why you got to be careful. He throws a blind pass, really. You know, he can't see, and you can see the reaction on the floor. Lee Bradford, I think it is. And once he had the ball in hands, that was it. But
well, you're always taught, Jonathan, you never pass the ball with your back to the opposition, do you? That's exactly what he does.
You know, and you can read that. You know he should offload an attack. Once he spins and gets the ball in one hand, any good halfback, a poacher, just you can sniff it.
And Sean Long, 10 of those points already inside 23 minutes. Bradford with a lot to do. Good pass. St Helens looking to move the ball away as quickly as they can. Good strong running too there from Mike Bennett. Skulltop. Play on. Not a charge down, just ricochet up. We've got Richard Duckingfield as usual down there on the bench. We'll be having a word with him very, very shortly.
Just keep Mason, just come on, go forward. That's what he's going to do. That'll be his job. Just get over the gain line. Just make sure we go forward. In the first half, just fell away in the second half.
It's a huge kick, that's a difficult one, but Wellens took it well. Notice how he leapt in the air, because you can't tackle a man whilst he's in the air. Good thinking from Paul Wellens. Darren Albert. Cunningham. Well, Brian Noble's got a few problems on his mind. He certainly won't be thinking about the Great Britain job at the moment.
No.
Cunningham, this man Cunningham causing a lot of problems in midfield. As you said, Jonathan, looking sharper, looking fitter and faster than ever. Sean Long.
He is looking sharp as well. Sean Long asking questions all the time. Ball in two hands.
On the fifth tackle, Saints are running it. Got a hold. Darren Albert just couldn't get hold of that ball, but it was well considered there by Sculthorpe. Service at Northey Road and a testimonial. Pozzard, Sculthorpe. Good handoff. Oh, that's a good kick for Albert. Will he get the bounce? Yes, oh! Sean Long. Well, I don't think Sean Long meant to kick it to touch there. 10 metres from this St Helens line. 14-2 for the Saints. Smith. Beautiful ball. That is a try. Keith Mason. Dumped to the ground unceremoniously.
I think that's what Brian Noble will tell his players at half-time. You can't give penalties away in good attacking positions. It just made it easy for St Helens to get out.
Sean Long. Kieran Cunningham powering through like a prop forward. 10 metres now from this Bradford line. Sean Long again. Finds Hooper. Gleeson. Oh. Gleeson. St Helens just wanting to survive this half. 1 minute remaining. They've got an 8-point lead.
There he goes again, Cunningham on the charge. Deceptively quick.
Hyam, another man who likes to make play from the acting half-back position. That's where they're catching this Bradford side out. Cunningham, Sean Long. Time up, but into added time now. I think Deacon knows that. That's why he's put that high ball in. Oh, Fonati took it well. Very impressed with this lad, Jonathan.
Yeah, as I said, it's very easy to, it's a lot easier to come in as a back than a forward.
Sculthorpe. Gleeson. No way through. Or is there? No, there isn't. Oh, he's desperate to keep out of that touch.
Did well to stay in.
He did, and it was a quick fade of ball, and Joint came up very well. Good passing here, Mickey Hyam.
When they get the ball, they just pick it up very, very quickly. They put a bit of pace into their movements.
Gilmore. It's the speed of this play the ball. Bradford trying to hold them down as long as they can, as long as they keep with the referee Kirkpatrick's patience. 2 more tackles remaining. Little bit of daylight out wide here on the right. Sean Long, good burst to Sculthorpe, but that's a terrific tackle from Parker.
Great tackle.
Long. Withers has to touch down. It's a drop out.
Good pressure.
Deacon reaches the halfway line, but Wellens is there. To Pozzard. Joint again, getting through a lot of work now. Hooper. Nice. Oh, it was a good ball there from Hooper, but I'm afraid Gilmore was taking it with his arms round his waist. Oh. Oh, terrific burst here now then. The good tackling. Oh, terrific tackle there.
There's great play by Johnson. Great play by Johnson. Superb play by Wellens. Watch this. There he goes. Gleeson tries a big hit. Long comes in, spins on a tackle. This is great full back play. He just makes him go one way, and that is go to the touchline.
Powerful centre. Hyam. Pozzard gets it away one-handed. Chris Joint. Good burst by Joint. Beautiful ball inside to Hyam.
This kid is electric. Hyam gets the opportunity.
Terrific pace. Well, the Bradford crowd felt that he was tackled there. Referee Kirkpatrick said not.
No, I don't think he was held, Ray.
Sculthorpe. Long ball. Darren Albert. crunched and dumped to the floor by the 18 stone by Nicolo. Sean Long. St Helens actually passing a little flat there. The Bradford Bulls defence coming up very, very quickly. On the last tackle. 69 metres gained in that sequence. Can it finish with a try? There's a chance here. Oh. Wow. That's a drop out. Mozart just content to hold the ball here and set up the position. Paul Anderson wanting to get on, add another 20 stone to that Bradford pack. Hyam. Cunningham almost playing the role of a prop forward. He's still going. 5 metres. Long. Hyam again to Sculthorpe. Good long pass out to Talon. Beautiful. Oh, magnificent try.
That is a fantastic try.
Gilmore in there against his old club.
The wide ball, watch this. There's one long pass, there's the second pass. There's a long ball with a dummy runner and then a lovely inside ball, because what they did when the dummy runner came, they ignored him and they went exactly in that angle. Watch this. There's the dummy runner, takes the defender out, Leon Price. Leon Price can't get to Lee Gilmore. That is a superbly worked try.
And I think what viewers should realise is, Jonathan, that every man, the dummy runners, have to know exactly where they are.
Yeah,
and where
watch it go again now. There's a long pass by Long, first of all. There's one ball. There's the second ball. Watch the dummy runner come. There. Leon Price is held up a little bit, and then as he's checked Leon Price.
Sculthorpe just having a word with Hooper, Jonathan. We might see a move on here. No. Or perhaps there was one and it was shut down. Paul Helens. St Helens looking for the try that would surely put paid to Bradford's hopes of retaining that Challenge Cup. Gleeson. Oh, he's got outside. Gleeson's going for the line. He's over. Oh, that was slipshod tackling, but it was excellent play.
There the ball goes well, and there is nothing on there. He goes too high, Reardon, slips out of the tackle. Easy as you like. Made it look so easy, but Reardon will look at this and think, what did I do? Watch it, it's a poor pass. He stands up, he goes high. You've got to nail him. And once he's past him, it's a try. And that, I would say, is it. Scramble defence has been superb.
Jamie Langley. Deacon. Oh, another interception. Dallin. Here's a chance for Willie Jallow. I don't think this lad can go all the way. No, he can't. But St Helens have weathered that defence. They're back on the attack. Fonati. Shrugs off one man, 2 men. Paul Wellens. St Helens know all they have to do is to hold the ball, keep the position, retain possession, and they've won this round. Sean Long. Sculthorpe. Gleeson. Sean Long again. Nice little slip past the joint.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a drop goal here.
Just for cheek. Sculthorpe.
No, just keep the pressure on and that, you know.
You never know. Perhaps Cardiff for East Hull.
You never know, Richard. Good chance here. By Nicolo again. Flick back inside the Reardon. Oh, but once again a superb tackle from Paul Wellens. But still Bradford on the charge. There's a try. Chris Joint just gone off for a few running repairs. Bandage round the head.
Again.
Well,
Off the
he
chest.
never took his eyes off the ball, but he never moved his arms, did he?
Straight through the basket anyway.
Hooper. Skultorp. St Helens still looking for points. Scorer of the first try there, Mark Edmondson. Magnificent run down the middle. Hyam! Oh, he saw that try line. Another chance. Skultorp. There's a try. Straight from the half back position. He's a strong man.
He nearly gets in here, Hyam. Just gets caught by Peacock. Quick play of the ball. Very strong from there. You're not going to stop him. Twists and turns, gets the try down.
The two men either side of the play of the ball here, Jonathan, were very, very slow in reacting here.
You notice he took a couple of very heavy knocks about 20 minutes ago. I don't think it's a specific injury, but I think he's feeling the pace, feeling the effort that he's put into this game, which has been absolutely tremendous.
And there it is, the hooter has gone. Mickey Hyam clenches his fist, and St Helens continue to be the bogey team in a Challenge Cup for Bradford.